What's going on, Master Duel fans? James Polk here. We are here for part 3 of this ritual festival, and with this hand, I think we're onto something. Normal Nini. Hook it up with Arabesque for Huli getting Rivalry, and 3 sets just in case for Rivalry Mage Power to prep. And the whole plan began to blow away because Feather Duster is a card. So what we did was Rivalry chained so that Cursor gets hooked up to Huli, Cursor getting broken, and Huli getting Rivalry. And of course, no advantage. Normal Nini, broken. Ceremony, Foolishing Male Washidori, Rivalry, Banish, getting Arabesque, Golden, Ohime, getting the Ritual Spell, discard the Huli, set Arabesque on Huli, getting Promise, and 2 set. Promise for Hare, Lightning Storm for the back row, Chain Promise on, or not Promise, Rivalry on Hare for Acts of Fools. Hare getting the Search of Fire Dance to together, Tribute for Lava Golem, Ohime, and of course, it is a mirror. Ohime of opponents getting Huli. Of the opponents, discard of Huli, and the opponent's Mikanko pretty much had no luck after. This next matchup, few things in mind. A 47 card deck, goodness gracious, because in my view, I thought I swore it looked like Fat 60, but it's a 47 card deck. And second of all, looking at this hand, we're going crazy. Drytrons. When it comes to Drytrons, way back when, as of Master Duel very first dropped this game, Drytrons were considered to be as the back in the day Platinum 1 decks of all Platinum 1 decks. But now that we got more ranks into the game, that makes Drytron still one of the most consistent decks. Now that they got Benton, Cyber Angel Benton back at 3 for like quite some time ago, who knows. Drytron over for Zeta Emergency, Cyber Emergency for Alpha, Tribute Zeta, Alpha for Benton, Zeta, Tribute Benton, getting Meteonis Drytron, Cyber Angel Benton, getting another Benton, Move Beta. First things first on the Benton search. Let's see. Add 1 light, fairy, copies included. Wow, okay, Benton is absolutely cracked. And $1 million question while I'm at it. Let's see. Not even once per turn on the tribute search, man. Talk about a bonus boost couldn't even speak. Bonus boost 4 Cyber Angels and or Drytrons. And then Mu Beta. Okay, that makes sense. Because somewhere in the card text involving Mu Beta says, when you ritual summon, you can detach monsters as if they are planning to require the ritual summon. So that makes sense on Mu Beta being legal for this event. Mu Beta, tossing out Delta. Delta, tribute Benton. Reveal Meteonis to draw 1. Benton again for Diviner of the Herald. Real normal summon of Diviner, toss out Arclight. Diviner getting Draconids. Meteonis. Tribute. Whoa! Delta and Gamma tributed for Draconids. Meteonis, debuff Mu Beta. Gamma, tribute Herald Ultimateness. Revive the 2, set. Meteonis again. Gamma tributed for Herald of Ultimateness. Okay. Mu Beta. When your opponent activates a spell trap while you control a machine ritual exists. Detach 1, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So negate the activation means you get to use the card again for the slightest. And then Draconids. Let's see. During your opponent's turn as a quick effect, banish monsters from your graveyard whose combined attack equals exactly 2,000 or 4,000. Then target one face-up card your opponent controls for every 2,000 attack in the total. Send, not destroy, but send those cards to the graveyard. And then Herald of Ultimateness, basic, literally Herald of Perfection, but with a twist of summons in terms of special summons. So, Mu Beta's Spell Trap negate, Draconids on the interruption, Herald of Ultimateness, and if that's a fairy in his hand, I'm convinced that is a negate and then set card. So we are looking at a total of up to 2 negates and up to 2 interruptions in any combinations of 3-1 or 2-2 for negates and disruptions. Alright, let's get to work. Fire Dance, Mu Beta, Normal Huli, equipped with Male Washidori. No negate off from Herald, and did the Draconids have enough? Only the 2 Drytrons. So I'm surprised he didn't use Herald of Ultimateness, but at the same time, I'm pretty much convinced that he wants to save the negate for something else. Huli for Hare, or Ohime for Hare, discard the Rivalry, send away the 2. To tribute for Ritual Summon Ohime, kill off the 2 rituals. And now that the rituals are gone, Mu Beta's effect is used. So that means we are down to the 1 set card by itself. Rivalry, getting Fire Dance again, so that we can activate it again for Hare. Whoa! Revive Draconids, Hare for Search. Draconids, banish 2, negated due to Fire Dance. Hare for Arabesque, Male Washidori for Huli. Turns out the set card was Called by the Grave. And board has been established. And this next matchup with this hand, all I can say is it's beyond doable. Set 2 and pass. 50 card deck, sure. Pre-prep for Vendreads, nice. Prosperity. Unizombie. Vampire Fraulein. Glow Up Bloom. Zombie World. Mizuki. And Vendread Reorigin. Okay, so Unizombie, Vampire Fraulein, Glow Up Bloom, Zombie World, Mizuki, Vendread Reorigin. Grabbing Unizombie of all things. Normal Unizombie. Unizombie, sending away Hound Horde. Hound Horde, discard Slayer. Revendread Origin. Blizzard coming into play. Unizombie for 13 and pass. Ending ceremony for Nini. And then opponent found out what I was playing and he had to leave. This next matchup with this hand, we're absolutely fine. Senju for Megaliths. More Megalith action. Trade in? Sure. Discard the Phaleg and 2 set. Ohime. There's the Ash. Fire Dance. Solemn Judgment. Normal Hare, our best on Hare. Hare getting nothing because of infinite impermanence. Our best for Huli. Huli getting Rivalry. Huli for 14 and 2 set. Switch Senju to defense. Rivalry on Huli, Mage Power. And Huli getting Rivalry. Drew into Promise. Ohime getting the Ritual Spell. Discard Rivalry. Ritual Spell. Send off the 2. Ritual Summon Ohime. Destroy Senju. Set. And Huli 2000 for game. And this next match, with this hand, we're onto something. Even more Megalith matchups. So, Bethor, or as I say its name in a funny way, B-Thor. B-Thor discard, tribute Ben 10 for the full, aka Fool. Ben 10 as 1, and Fool target B-Thor. Grab it back, it becomes level 8. Ben 10 getting Manju. Manju summon for Incantation Chalice Slime. Okay, so it's been a very long while when it comes to incantations. So incantations are basically a engine of the deck that gets the ritual stuff going, whether if it's from searching or recurring cards. And the gimmick of incantations says unless you get rid of them from your side of the field face up, you cannot go to your extra deck. Basically, this is Ritual Festival, so that restriction shouldn't even matter too much at the slightest. Unless it's like really relevant extra deck stuff it relates to rituals in the card text. Incantation Pencil Plume. Upon revealing a ritual monster, summon both Pencil Plume and one incantation from the deck. So Pencil Plume as well as Incantation Talismandra, they reveal the ritual monster, while Candle and Bookstone does the ritual spell reveal for the incantation from the hand and one incantation from the deck except themselves. Pencil Plume. Upon being special from the deck, and all of them do the same thing about special summon from the deck. So, Pencil Plume targets a ritual monster from the grave added to the hand. And Talismandra searches a ritual monster from deck to hand. So, Talismandra is the Stratos of ritual monsters, while Pencil Plume does the recursion of ritual monsters. Candle. Stratos of ritual spells in any shape or form, while Bookstone recurs ritual spells from grave to hand. Incantation Chalice Slime. Level 7 Dark Aqua, for some reason, 2500 attack, 1800 defense. Not counting the ritual summon of Incantation Inception. Reveal this card in your hand, discard one, self included, and if you do, special one incantation from your deck. Also, during the end phase, if you don't perform a special summon of a ritual monster this turn after you resolve it, you lose 2500 life points. Wow. And then you can send one incantation card from your hand or face up field to the graveyard, target one monster your opponent controls, kill it. And then one effect per turn and only once that turn. So one effect or the other, can't do both. Creoltar. The incantation originator. Not counting the incantation inception as well. During the main phase, as a quick effect, reveal this, discard one card, self included, special summon incantation monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equal 10, but shuffle them back into the deck during the end phase. And then the revealing effect is once. And then non-ritual incantation monsters you control gain 2000 attack, but negate their effects. Wow. So basically, Creoltar is the power source of incantations. Incantation Thanatosis. Upon activation, reveal one incantation monster in your hand and special summon two monsters with that monster's name from your deck, then shuffle the revealed monster into the deck. Once per turn, if you ritual summon, or if a ritual monster is special summoned outside of the damage step, target one card anywhere on the field, kill it. And then the activation of Incantation Thanatosis hard once. And then Incantation Inception, we all know what's up with Incantation Inception. Aside from ritual summon any ritual monster in general, yada yada yada, in this one, you must tribute incantation specifically for the ritual summon of any ritual monster. And on top of that, if this card is in your graveyard, send one incantation card from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard that isn't Inception. Special summon one incantation monster from your deck, then add this card from the graveyard to your hand wild. And then the graveyard effect is once. And that is all the incantation cards covered. Chalice Line, discard itself for Talismandra. Talismandra for Ophiel, Megalith Ophiel. Inception. Talismandra for Ophiel. Ophiel getting Aeratron. Ophiel tributed itself for Hagith. Hagith getting Portal. Fool. Tribute off Manju for Och. Och. Draw, discard, Pencil Plume. There's the Portal. And pass. Our best on the Fool. Fool. Forces for the tribute. Chain 3, Ceremony. Special Huli. Fool for B Thor. B Thor. Destroy Huli. And this changes everything. Ceremony Foolish. The Meiwashidori. Meiwashidori Revive. And Och for the tributes. Whoa! Megalith Aeratron. Revive and equip Huli and Portal. Target was Chalice Slime. Ghost Bell keeping the Portal in check. Huli getting Rivalry. 3,000 flat. And 3 set. Incantation Inception. Discard Candle. Rivalry on Aeratron. Aeratron. Bait negate by placing Benton back. Special Pencil Plume. Getting Inception back. Pencil Plume. Getting Fool. Inception. There's the Blizzard. Negate it. Inception again. And this is the part where the opponent doesn't even realize that according to Blizzard, not only it negates the targeted card, but negate the activated effects of all spells on the field with that same original name. So basically, this is a skip a turn card for ritual summon decks specifically. That isn't Megaliths. B Thor, discard, tribute. For Fool. Portal, getting B Thor. Fool, tribute B Thor. For Ophiel. Ophiel, getting Hagith. Ophiel. For Hagith. Hagith. Getting Unformed. Two together. Whoa! Dynamondo. Unformed. Tribute off B Thor. For Ophiel. Ophiel. Getting Fool. And then there's literally nothing for Megalith Incantation to do against one Huli. And last but not least, looking at this hand, not much else to do. So, more incantation action. Reveal Chalice Slime by Pencil. Special Talismandra. Talismandra getting Lord of the Red. Chalice Slime. Discard another copy. Candle Special. There's the Imperm. And hopefully that the player loses 2,500 and 1 set. Cosmic Cyclone. Call by the Grave. And 2 set. Chalice Slime. Discard itself for Pencil Plume. Pencil Plume getting Chalice Slime back. Take another 2,500. Set normal Huli. Rivalry on Huli. Male Washidori from the deck. Equip. Huli getting Rivalry. Pencil Plume to attack. Attack Huli. Nothing happens, and I am not being fooled into returning one of the cards. Chalice Slime discard itself for Candle. Candle getting Inception. And of course, take that 2,500. 1 set, pass. Pencil Plume attacks. Rivalry on Pencil Plume. Mage Power, it'll be at 2,000 once the rivalry goes away. And by the way, before we end the video, if you guys are wondering why I didn't Male Washidori from that last turn, too smart for their own good against incantations, because if I return one back, they get to use their hand effects for the summons as long as there's space on the field. So we chose not to do that from the last turn. And with that being said, this is James Polk on part 3 of this ritual festival. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.